Welcome back to today's More Important Chart Appraisals on Wednesday, the 25th of May with me, Rich Pro-Market Analyst at Antic Markets. Looking at cable now, and we've had this really strong run higher actually on cable yesterday. Just not a million miles off, 150 ticks of gains on the day. Big strong bull candle. Came on the Brexit poll that was suggested that the Remain camp were quite significantly in the lead, and to be honest, it's sort of in keeping with some of the sort of poll of polls that I've been looking at. I mean, the poll of polls tend not to be so skewed in that direction, but they're still quite firmly suggesting a Remain camp victory. So we had sterling strengthening on the back of that, because no exit from the EU would be a drive to unwind the weakness that we've seen in sterling on the back of the potential for a Brexit. So that seems to have driven sterling higher. Not only that, on a technical basis, we've broken that downtrend now, because initially we'd been sort of making these intraday moves but failing to close above that, but now we've seen the close above that, and we're now trading clear of it today. So we've got today's low around 46 figure. If you hold on to that, you're going to have a full day's candle above that downtrend. So the outlook for cable is continuing to improve. Although I would say it is pretty choppy, and I think obviously the Brexit debate isn't by no means a done thing. You would say on the technicals though, you're looking increasingly positive. You've got this bull kiss on the stochastics. You've got the RSI back above 60. Although you would still say the RSI isn't necessarily as strong as it could be, but still I think the stochastics are pretty positive. However, we sort of are still in the sort of clutches of this Brexit debate, and whether the sort of movements either way on cable tend to be an impact on the chart. But for now, it certainly seems as though the vote is moving towards Remain, and that it would be a positive for sterling. So on the hourly chart, we've just had an initial sort of poke at that 46.60 area, and then it's just failed again. 46.63, so just a couple of pips before we saw the correction coming back in, 20 pips to the downside. Are we going to see this breakout? It's perfectly possible, because we're seeing this sort of higher lows coming in place. 43.30 was the key support from that correction. And then we've seen 44 figure, that was an old pivot, 44.40. And subsequently we've sort of seen a bit of a near-term pivot around 45.50 area, sort of this 45.50, this old support from this top pattern coming in at 45.50. So a few levels for you to work with there, and 46 seems to be sort of the low today where we're finding the support. So holding above 45.50 would be positive. That would again obviously continue this sequence of higher lows. It certainly looks as though pressure is sort of moving on that 46.60 level. Hasn't yet broken out. If you see a breakout, it's going to move towards 47.70, which was the May high. And again, it would be sort of the market really turning around, because that would be sort of moving above the 144-day moving average then. So there is certainly an improvement on sterling on a near to medium basis, but not yet confirmed. And obviously the volatility that we're still getting around cable on the Brexit debate suggests that perhaps you need to be a little bit cautious in running positions for too long for fear of retracement. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.